Now, preparing to live stream our meeting. Oh, and when we finish it at the end, it will just be a hard cutoff. There's not a like gentle thing there. Okay. Done. This is my first time doing it on my phone. So this meeting is being live streamed. Got it. Haha. I'm gonna, and it doesn't seem like there is any sort of weird feedback doing it on my phone, which is also delightful. So let's see. Hello friends. My name is Kate Mura with grouptarot.com, and I am so excited to be here with Zephyr of Rio Abajos Rio. Go on, chime in and say hi so the people can see you, because I have no idea, since I'm broadcasting this on my phone, if it's going to be pop-ups when people are speaking or if they're going to be seeing both of us, and I don't have a way to look, and I'm okay with that.
Cool. Yeah. Hey, Zephyr here. Just hanging out in Rio Bajo Rio, which is a space I created 3 years ago with the intention to bring creativity to a town that I grew up in southern New Mexico, and had visions of doing retreats here, and really excited to have you all come and join us down here. So
for this live, and thank you for your patience of going live later than anticipated. Obviously, 5:30 got into my body for Pacific time and not Mountain time. And I am super grateful, Zephyr, that you were able to be flexible with time in this way as well. And I am so excited to give our viewers and our ritual participants and retreat participants, ooh, that was an interesting slip of words. A tour and a taste of your spaces.
Cool. Yeah, so I'll just give you a look around here and just show you pulling around. Again, yeah. Well, so here we are inside of Rio Bajo Rio, where we also show different local artists. Really like to bring in fresh art every 3 months. And we also have an apothecary here. So we have different medicinals from, I would say, herbalists and witches and people who know what they got going on for medicinals. So another one of my visions was to have a place for people to come off the streets and find goods where they didn't have to go into town and find medicine. So it's been a really sweet spot. I also run an illegal coffee shop in here and take strays off the street, which is really awesome because I'm pretty much the only one open most of the time, and that's nice. So yeah. So this is the inside of the studio. And you can look around here.
And so when folks are with us October 1st through 7th in that space, will the body work be there? Will crafting be there? Because we have a few different spaces, and they're near each other. And so part of where I'm really excited to and grateful to be able to lean on you and your knowledge of the town and the area is what's going to make, what's going to be the most healthful flow. And so I'm interested to hear what your dream visions there are.
Yeah, well, it's pretty great. So my spot, I'm right off of the main highway downtown. And what's nice is if we have doing massages here and also doing like poetry and creative performances and stuff out here, depending on the weather, it can be cold or warm in October. We're just going to have to wait and see. I can't predict that. But also, so this will be a space where we can gather, do craft, we can do massage, we can do poetry, and kind of a gathering space here. Lots of space for that. But what I love about this, that I'm really excited about, so don't forget to bring your robes, is the place where you'll be staying is literally 100 feet away. It's just right up there. So that's where the motel is, right here, which I will take you to and show you in a moment. So it's separate, but it also will be a place where people can, if they want to stay at their rooms, they can. But if they also want to come to a place to gather and be around other people and share what they're working on, this will also be a nice hub for people to come and hang out, which I envision. Have coffee going at all times, have teas going at all times, and just have it be more of like a cafe hangout place with Wi-Fi if they need to connect to anyone or do anything for that reason. And so, yeah, my vision is for this to be a place to be open for everyone coming on the retreat to come and find other people that are on the retreat, or even meet some locals, which will undoubtedly happen because we're right off the main street here. And this is, people walk by, stop in, and want to know what's going on here all the time. So we usually have a lot of cool things happening. So people are interested what's going on. So, yeah.
I definitely found that to be the case when I was down on your invitation, sharing the Tarot show of people just coming in and being really friendly and asking questions and things of that nature. And so in hearing that, it sounds to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds to me that our retreat participants, if they want to have more, if they're a neurotype, that they want to have quiet writing, creating time, they'll have that at their rooms. And if they want to have more stimulated creative time, but still in an intentional space for creativity and imagination, it can happen at Abajo Rio.
Yeah, this is their spot. This is where they're going to want to come. Yeah. And also we have a poetry board here that I'm really excited that hopefully this will be the space where we can share some poetry and leave some poetry behind for the community when everyone comes. So.
Oh, well, that's beautiful. I love that. I love that. Well, I know for you to be able to take us to the motel that you're going to have to hop off Wi-Fi, hop back on again. Is there anything else in the area, in the direct area, that you want to share with our viewers?
Yeah, well, right where the location of Abajo Rio is, like I said, it's on the main strip. It's the beginning of downtown Hillsboro. And they'll also be right across over here where my neighbors are, Mona, Lisa, and Beto, which are my neighbors. They're horses. Next to that is the farmer's market and a place where there's picking circle and music and stuff too. So that's our most immediate area headed out of downtown area. And then, yeah, I'll take you to the other side of town, which is where the rooms are and where everyone will be staying. And I'll be back in like a minute.
Delightful. Thank you, Zephyr.
All right, see you soon.
See you in a minute.
All right, sounds good.
So, friends, I am going to see if my phone technology is smart enough to allow me to see if there are any chats on this with YouTube, and it looks like my phone is in fact smart enough, and it looks like there are no messages right now, but that there is somebody watching. Hello, friend. I can't see who you are, but I am glad that you are here. So if you are new to, that was
Hi. Yeah. So we came from there, and now we're here.
I love it.
So yeah, we're just walking up to downtown Hillsboro, and this is the motel.
This is fantastic. So I'm curious, You just went up about 3 stairs. If we have people who want to join us who have any sort of mobility devices, is there a way to go without stairs?
There is, absolutely.
Awesome.
Right up this way.
Fantastic.
And then before I show you the rooms, this is the strip here for the motel. And this is an old saloon from the late 1800s, which is where I think I'll step in here. See, we just had a wedding here yesterday, so
it may still all be set up for the wedding. Oh, the pictures that we have of it online don't do it justice. It is so much larger than I actually thought it was from the pictures.
It's huge. Yeah, it's huge. We had a band up here last night, and this was a huge dance floor, dance room. We just we're all dancing and joyous, and which is super fun. But yeah, this is a huge dining hall, and feels so good in here. Feels so good in here.
And this is one of the things that I am very much envisioning being where the group tarot session happens, where our opening and closing rituals happen, where during the day, if you are, if the piece that if your creativity is dance or theater or music, that it can happen there where you have you have much more space than I thought.
It's huge. Oh my God, it's huge. I know. I'm really excited. And really, I grew up here, and this used to be a community hall. So it's just calling, and it's been closed for a long while, and it is just calling in that energy. It's just calling it in. It's exciting. So leaving the big hall, leaving the big room, there's a thoroughfare in here, which is eating area and back area, and here's the kitchen, which I know she mentioned will be free.
Yeah.
So this will be
yes, and I'm going to do a bit of translation because your connection. Hello, friend.
Oh, hey, this is Jessica. This is her space.
Hello, Jessica. It is lovely to meet you in passing.
She'll be right back. She has to put a lid on the lasagna. I don't know. Yeah. I know. Yeah, sorry. So as I walk through that space right there, that is the dining hall in there. That's where the kitchen is and all the food coming out from this big area here. So,
and as is on the website that you'll be able to access tomorrow, meals are all provided, and they'll either be catered and you'll have there at that space, or they'll be at the general store cafe and things like that we're going to set and that we are going to set and plan so that you don't and you'll have access to a kitchen. So if you want to have that late night snack because you're up at 3 a.m. because you have all of the creative ideas, and there you go. Enjoy some lunch. Hello, it's so nice.
Yeah, so this is Jessica. This is her space that is providing for the retreat, and you can ask Jessica some questions.
Do you have any questions for me, Kate?
Ooh. Zephyr had mentioned earlier that this space had been closed for a while. And so obviously, so to me, that means that you are a new steward of the space.
Yeah.
What made you want to have this sort of business?
Good question. I love that.
I found it offensive that it was closed.
Ooh.
Why were you offended that it was closed?
Because Hillsborough is such a small community and there's very little commercial space, and the previous owners didn't want to rent it to anybody. And it just seemed like a waste to have it closed. And so Robin and I started kind of brainstorming about it, and yeah, we got here and now we own it, and we're trying to find people who want to do stuff here with us. Yeah.
Did you ever imagine that you might end up hosting retreats for 10 people from all over the world?
I probably did imagine that, yeah. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Is there anything that you want our ritual participants to know or like be aware of?
October. Yeah, just be aware that it costs a lot of money to keep things warm. That's it. Yeah. So, but I'll give you guys like a list of sort of like rules or expectations or whatever. And it's pretty minimal. There's no problems with anything, Kate. You guys will just have the run of the place. So yeah.
We'll have the run of the place.
Yeah.
That I like a huge part of why I was super excited for this introduction was exactly because of that, because we could rent out all of the rooms and the saloon for an incredibly reasonable rate. Like I went on retreat to Ireland this time last year, and I expected a hefty price tag going across the country and such, and so like doing the math for this retreat, I'm so like pleased at how accessible we're being.
Yeah, I gave you I think it's like a 50% discount off all of our expected prices, but I think it's fantastic.
It's a local special.
And you will be the first people that we have doing something like this. So, all the feedback is welcome. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And we are seeding all of these magics right at the spring equinox and a new moon in Aries. Like,
Yummy. Yummy.
Good. Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. Do you want to leave us with maybe a favorite tidbit about Hillsborough before we finish?
My favorite tidbit about Hillsborough. I love that it is a quiet place where people love to come and have events and then leave by 8:30 at night. My favorite thing. It is such a quiet place. I got married yesterday and we had a wedding reception here, and by like 8:15, everybody was cleared out. Yeah. It was amazing.
So that actually brings up a really fantastic question, because part of the intention that Zephyr and I have with this retreat is to really invite our participants to listen to their bio and creative rhythms and wherever that might take them. And so do you think that there would be a problem or any sort of like crunchiness with the community if people want to be up in the space with lights on at 2 a.m. because like the urge to dance has just taken them, sort of thing?
I don't think so. No, I mean, this is our space and it's available for whatever we're doing. So yeah, no, I think that's fine. We have to be, kind of conscious of our neighbors, but other than that, no, this space it's self-contained. It's good.
And I'm a night owl and I am up at all hours of the night.
Yeah.
And nobody knows in Hillsborough.
Yeah.
I might be the only one awake at night, actually. So I don't know.
Except for me.
Except for you at 3 a.m. I can write her at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, anything
You ready to see the room?
Yes, totally ready
Okay,
to see.
let's go to the room. Okay, here we go.
Did you show her the kitchen?
I didn't go in the kitchen. Would everyone like to go in and see the kitchen?
When you went back to the kitchen, the
Oh, the
connectivity.
Wi-Fi is not good enough.
Great.
So
Just know it's a really nice commercial kitchen. It's huge.
Yeah.
And has like a dishwashing, it's a real thing. It's good.
It's the real thing.
Yeah, it's here we are just walking downtown Hillsborough.
it's such a busy major highway.
Oh, can I get a drink?
Yeah, do you need some?
Mind hold real quick. I'm just gonna get a drink real quick.
Dr. Pepper was my mom's favorite soda. So when I come down there,
What's your favorite soda?
Dr. Pepper. Mom's favorite.
I love your mom. Come on,
Something's
baby.
not working. Somebody stuck something in here.
Somebody stuck something in here. We'll have to get it later. It's all right. I'll come back.
Okay.
Wonder who did that.
There are so many children here.
All right. So we got room 1. Not going in there. Room 2. Let's go to lucky number 4. That's my favorite number. Oh, also, is this the Donatello room? Like, didn't she say that was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
It might have
So
been
we had
Donatello room.
Jessica has a friend who was a muralist, who's also my friend, who did each one of these doors, and they each have a different theme, but she did a beautiful job of these. And also, someone made these.
Tita. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, lights on.
It's on.
It's getting a little dark now. Dusk is upon us.
Can you see it? Oh, you can see great in here.
Okay.
Yeah. So you notice these beds. These are huge.
They're king size beds. Yeah.
Yeah, king size beds.
It's behind by the bed.
By the way,
On the bed.
that's
On the headboard.
okay. This is fancy.
Yeah.
These are okay. Also, Robin, who is also partners with Jessica, who owns this place, can design the headboards here where you can charge your phones. You can turn on the lights. It's just it's
pretty fun.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
And it looks
Here's
like
the rooms.
is all of the art in them by local artists also?
Yes. Yes.
Did you share the story how you got the art? This is great.
No, I didn't share the story. So Robin actually got all of this art because the artist who made them was throwing them all in a dumpster and was intending to end his life, and he got talked out of it. So
I'm so glad that
Yeah.
the artist is still with us.
yeah,
And
me too.
beautiful art. So it looks like there's a mini fridge and a
Mini fridge, microwave, coffee
Sweet.
maker, little Keurig coffee maker. Yeah. Oh, somebody left one in here. Take that out.
we know it works.
Have to talk with Eller about checking the Keurig. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's each room is different, obviously, but same beds and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
different art, different colors and stuff.
I love it.
Comes with body wash, shampoo, conditioner.
Sweet. So people don't even have
Low tub clearance, which I think is important.
excellent.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And we don't have dressers, but we do have like a clothing rack bar thing, like a closet bar.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
And a lovely little table set up.
Yeah.
So really, if people are like, nope, I am just going to come and write my 50,000 words.
Every room has a table and chair set up. Yeah.
Yeah.
They can just be in there and have their snacks and call it good. And we can knock on the door and be like, you want to come to Gila National Forest? Nope, I'm right.
Robes.
They can go to my massage studio.
Oh, I love that. Robes.
We're gonna get some robes for you guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so looking out north of the hotel, right over that area is the Percha Creek. So anytime you also want to get away from your room and you need some nature, there's a nature trail literally, how many feet is that?
200.
200 feet away from here. You can go out on the creek bed, enjoy the water, enjoy the nature out there. And there's hikes just right out your door. So yeah.
I'm so excited. I haven't had a chance. Particularly yet.
And it's right now it is roaring. We're very happy to be getting moisture, and the land here is flourishing. So it's good.
Yeah, we just got March snow.
Wow.
I saw those pictures.
Yeah.
Very snowy, pristine and beautiful. But it melted pretty quickly. So
as it does, because we got sunshine
on a cloudy day. I love it.
Yeah.
Wow. When you and I were preparing for this, you had a story that you had mentioned that you wanted to share with folks.
Yes. So I actually just returned home after, 5 weeks. I was on a retreat at a mountain house, and I've never done that for myself. First of all, like that much time off.
Yeah, that's a huge amount of investment in yourself. Beautiful.
Yeah, it was intense, and just to be with quiet, be with myself. And I think one thing I just wanted to like share that I received from retreat, which is just such a gift to yourself, and what I gave myself was that I got to feel myself, the difference between being inflection and extension, and inflection being like a fear response, and how that impacts our ability to just feel ourselves as an organism and feel ourselves in a creative flow. And so what was nice about being in that retreat and having that experience was I could feel the difference, and I could feel the subtleties of feeling myself kind of come out of that flexion without all of the chaos, and with it being a little bit more quiet and a little bit more, I would say, just not having a lot of things going on, is that I could really pay attention to that flexion and that extension. And as I allowed myself to go into extension and then be mindful of that extension, I also felt my creativity kind of like, I almost felt like it was like on, like, I don't know, creatine or like a steroid. It was just like, oh, like literally just like flat. Yeah, just like extension and into that space of creativity. And that was truly, I think for me, unexpected. I thought it was going to be more like, just about rest. And I didn't know how much flexion I had been in and was experiencing with, different things going on. But I feel like it was a really cool gift to myself to really allow myself to practice extension as a form of creation. And not extension is like, oh, it's like, oh, I made the biggest creation, or, oh, I did the greatest thing I've ever done. Just extension is like noticing how we go in and out of that as artists. I'm an artist myself, and that subtlety, I think I will carry with me into other spaces and to other things as I move forward as an artist. So I just wanted to share that.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for hearing it.
I've been closing these lives with pulling a card and seeing what the cards have to say for the retreat going forward. If you have yet to join grouptarot.com's mailing list, do so, and you will have your last chance at early access to registration, because tomorrow with the equinox, it goes public. And as you've seen, our lodging is full. There is a reason why we have a maximum of 10, and it is because there are only so many rooms. And honestly, maximum of 10 is presuming that there's going to be some doubling up and some partnering. But if 6 people are like, no, and we're all solos, then we actually are sold out because we have 6 spaces.
That's
Um,
right.
and we don't want to pull the card until you have shared like what you want to share of your town.
Yeah. Well, I just finishing the tour, if I could just show. So here we are. This is the big space. This is where you shared your vision and what can happen in here. And then through here, dining hall, food. And then, yeah, Rio Bajo Rio's right down there at the yellow building. And then coming across the street, right there is the winery hangout spot. And then right there, the little white building there is the cafe. So everything is in walking distance, accessibility, and kind of gives it an intimate kind of almost like we're all going to be on a film set together, creating together. So I like it. Yeah.
And who
I will share. This is also part of that strip that my friend has purchased, and we're going to be taking this spot down here. But this was original barbershop cafe, like I said, late 1800s, and then became many other things. And then when I was 14, it was my first place I worked, paying taxes. And it became a cafe, which was a delicious cafe. And now it's also for rent if you have any visions and you want to bring something to the desert. But this is really sweet. And then here, right next door to where we'll be doing things, is the Percha Bank, which was also a bank back in the olden time. So it's just got a cool vibe here. And I'm really excited to let everyone else interpret what they want from here and bring their creativity here. It's a blank canvas, and also it's a place full of history. So I think marrying the two together is where revolution happens. So I hope everyone can, join us here.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Are you ready for me to pull a card?
Oh yeah, ready.
Tell me when to stop shuffling, my friend.
Now.
Oh, yes. We are given the star from the Lua Tarot. It will be our time to shine, to make constellations with others, to enjoy and fully embody all that uniquely makes us, as well as celebrate everything that makes each other uniquely them. And
Ooh, yeah.
beautifully it all flows together while giving thanks to the physical world and giving thanks to the metaphysical world, giving thanks to the creative world as well as the tangible world. And the science of stars, light, taking so long to travel to where it is seen and intended, which can sometimes be so frustrating as an artist, especially if you're like, but I want the recognition now. Like I want that while I'm still alive. I don't want the when I'm dead. Is something that I feel both as an artist and the performance piece that I'm working on right now, which deals with 4 historical women who have passed on, and I can kind of hear them out there also. At the same time, like that's part of I feel like this card is also inviting our retreat participants to be that witness of each of our unique creative visions in whatever modality it takes on. in this lifetime, in this present moment, whether or not any of us have massively fantastic legacies in the future. We'll have 7 beautiful moments in October.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, thank you, Zephyr, so much for taking
Absolutely. And can I just say, my mission is like, I think something that's really cool is to think about is like, being an artist doesn't mean we're always creating or we have to create.
Yes.
It's not even like, I think as tangible as that, like, oh, we're doing that thing. It's in our bodies, it's in our hearts, it's in us. We can't get away from it. And what I love about doing body work, and I'm excited to work with each of you, is a part of us. It's in us, whether we're doing art or whether we have something to show for ourselves. We are the creation and we are the stars. And I think that for me has been my medicine as an artist. And like, I have to also be reminded of that. But I think staying in touch with that is what I want to bring to people. It's just that reminder, you know? So yeah. Thank you. Okay.
Well, thank you. And
Yeah.
I will see you and you
Yes.
and you and you and you and you, whomever
And you.
those yous
And you.
are.
Cool.
Although 2 of them are spoken for, so there are fewer.
Here are you.
There are
Thank
fewer.
you, Kate.
Thank you.
Thank you
And
so much.
have a beautiful rest of your night. And for those of you watching this later on YouTube, know that I will be keeping an eye on the comments. So if you have questions and things like that come up, type them in the comments and I will answer, or you can reach out to Group Tarot, Kate at grouptarot.com, and I will answer you there. And
and if you have any questions for me too, send them to Kate and I would love to answer questions. Great.
Yes.
Cool. All righty. Off night. Thank you. Thanks everyone. Bye.
Thank you.